Well, today we're going to be looking at the 11th Doctor, Matt Smith's Doctor, and as you can see I've painted the face, painted the hair just in a base coat, and I've done the eyes, and that's all the same as if I did on the first Doctor's video. So I'm going to be doing his clothes, so I'm going to do him in his shirt first, and that's an off-white, so I'm going to mix standard white with a little bit of light brown, in this case they call it dust. We'll let that dry. In the meantime, you can have a look at his trousers, which are like a very dark blue jean material. So I'm going to mix blue and black. There we go, let that dry. Right, we're going to paint the jacket, and I'm going to use Zandri Dust for that as a base coat. There we go, that needs to dry off. And in the meantime, we can add some shade to the shirt. Just using my favourite flesh shade, which I use for everything. There we go. And his bow tie I'm going to do in a sort of plum colour, so some red and a touch of blue. What's the name? There it is. I'm going to paint this blue, his boots even in just plain black. Actually, he goes brown in the boots, doesn't he? So let's do a dark brown. Right, let's let that all dry. Okay, I'm going to add some shade into the jacket now. And I've also got to paint the cuffs, because he's got like bits of his cuffs sticking out. And some shade into the edges. And also around all the detail. Okay, let's do his cuffs. And again, that was white with a touch of dust. I'm going to do a sonic screwdriver. I'm going to do it all black to start with, and then add some gold highlights on it. Now, his jacket is tweed. I don't think I'm going to try and do any sort of lining on it, because it's just too fine. It would look a bit strange, so I'm going to just do a bit of weathering and hope that it brings it out. First, some little bit of flesh around the cuffs that I've just painted. When I say flesh, I mean flesh shade. And that just gives it a bit of delineation. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you're going to invest in anything, invest in a tub of this. It's the handiest little cheat you'll ever find for painting figures. I've got to do brown for his buttons on his coat. And it's one of the simpler figures, this. There's not a lot else left to do other than a bit of dry brushing to bring out the detail and some gold on the tip of his sonic screwdriver. What have I got in the way of gold? Got some gold there, Balthazar gold, give that a go. If not, I've got some Tamiya, but that's more of a bright gold. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, that's good. If you're ever doing any metallic colours, always put down a black base coat first. That means the metallics stand out better. And then I suppose a little bit of blue for a light. All alien things are blue LEDs. Going to Doctor Who now, so let's see what we've got. We've got some old ultramarine blue. Touch of that. Yeah, so I'll let that dry fully. That should be pretty good, alright, at the moment. So let's. I'm just going to use some standard white. Again, for dry brushing, you almost want nothing at all on the brush. You start out with some paint on your brush. You get some dry tissue. Don't try and wipe it off in wet tissue. And the idea is you're trying to get a very, very dry brush. Hence the name, dry brushing. And all you're doing is dragging that lightly over the details. And it just brings them out. Again, nice little cheat. What I've got to do is science teacher patches on his elbows, his survival patches, if you watch Matey Bush. Always do it lighter, you can always add more dry brushing. It's very hard to get rid of it once you've done it. You can basically just paint over the part, start again, which is always an option. some figures I've ended up painting 2 or 3 times because I didn't get it quite how I wanted it. And it's not to say how it's right or wrong, it's if it doesn't look good to you, it'll annoy you on the shelf. Do it how you want to do it. And I'm going to put him on some gravel. So again, exactly the same as the others. You notice there's a formula in all of these for painting figures. And once you get that formula down, you can paint pretty much anything. And then the last thing to do once you've got the base done is to varnish in a matte varnish. It's a tub of gravel that I got from a model train store. Just do that. Just wipe the edges. There we go. Pop the lid on. Always pop the lid on your gravel because otherwise you'll kick it over and it will go everywhere. So there you can see he's on a lovely gravel base. I think that's a really nice figure. I've not got any Matt Smiths yet. I think Warlord have done a really good job on this one. It's a nice stance. So that's pretty much done. I'll just give it a base coat, an overcoat of matte varnish. And the matte varnish I use, if you're interested, is Humbrol. Now I would show you the label, but my labels fell off. So you've got all the safety warnings, but it's basically Humbrol matte varnish. You can't, it's not water based, so you have to clean it in thinners or white spirit, something like that, brush cleaner. But it just gives the best finish and it doesn't yellow. You'll notice that I think this boot must have been a little bit wet. Got a bit of gravel, so just take that off. So there you go. That's the 10th Doctor, Matt Smith. Thanks for watching. Bye.